Continue, Phil.
Yeah. Okay, we do need the accurate update and the science, and we do need the technically workable solutions. But we also need the political will, and that is to an extent about emotion. Okay, that doesn't have to be screaming, although personally I'm all in favour of running around screaming panic. I think there just isn't enough of it personally. But we have to find ways of injecting that sense of urgency into the national psyche that the government is failing to. That does mean showing a passionate concern. It does mean doing things. That's why just about anything that creates a big fuss, that demonstrates emotion, like the climate camp, like the people who shovel coal off trains, like the plainly stupid people who occupy runways or whatever they do, is so valuable. But the direct action of a relative few is more powerful if it's backed up by the mass action of the many, like the thousands of people last year who showed they felt serious enough about the issue to march through the pouring rain. That's what we need, and we need it now, not just next year. Finally, back to the cornered rat. What especially makes me feel like a cornered rat is the fact that whatever we achieve in this country, it's no use if it doesn't help to persuade people in other countries to do likewise. We have a huge mountain of international negotiations, of international campaigning to climb, or to continue the rat metaphor, a very high, steep wall to jump over, of building a global movement, of radically changing the global mood. When you consider how little time we have to stop and reverse the global increase in emissions, less than 10 years, 100 months or whatever, and that we have to achieve, and what we have to achieve in terms of international politics and collaborative international action to get it, then I think you truly appreciate what it means to be a cornered rat. And you have a damn good reason to scream. But that's why our campaign has been doing its best to build a global movement. Let's just muster all our resources and make that superhuman effort. There is some kind of glimmer of hope in the opportunity presented by the talks in Copenhagen next year to get a post-Kyoto deal, a real deal this time on meaningful emissions reductions. We have to make the very, very best of that glimmer. Most of all, we have to show that we care about it. We have to not just talk about it, but act in a way that shows we think it is important, that the Copenhagen talks are important. That's why you'll find on your seat, somewhere amongst all the bump on your seat, a form to fill in if you're interested in going to Copenhagen to take the message direct to the negotiators at the UN talks in December next year. We will do our best to get people there, a lot of people there, and knowing who's interested will help. And come to Parliament Square on the 6th. Scurry along. Take the message direct to the government. We can do a lot now to influence the outcome next year, which may be too late by then. And we are winning victories on the climate bill, on persuading the Tories to dump the third runway. A lot of things stand on a knife edge right now, and we have a powerful argument in the current recession in the new Green Deal. We can make a difference. It seems, it is, painfully little in the face of the massive challenge we face, but we have to win every victory we can win, pull out all the stops, and do absolutely everything we can do. And this is something we can do. Let's do it. Let's do it as well as we absolutely can. Thanks.